Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming to Deb Chanel's 48th World, where we do the bold and the beautiful recaps and reviews. Let's go on and talk about the episode that happened on yesterday, May 17th, which happens to be my mother's birthday. She's 78 years old, guys. Yes. Okay, that was on May 17th. I am in the 18th, which I know, which is Thursday, but I'm just catching up. All right, I was busy and doing other things. So that's basically where we are. And I'm going to get to hopefully today's episode, which is aired on the 18th, sometime later on today. Let's go on into that first scene. We have Bill is getting on Liam, opening up his big mouth to the world, especially Thomas, about his business dealings with the Spectre property and trying to retrieve it and all that. And Justin and Liam and Wyatt is listening on his going on a rampage about or rant about why Liam had to open his mouth, why he had to go and do this and that and the third. And, and he just got so frustrated. He said, forget it, fuck it. We're going to talk about my wedding. The wedding's going to happen today. And everybody's looking so surprised, like, what? When did you get off that train of stealing Spectre's fashions from Post Sally and jump on the train on Marion Brook? Yeah, Bill get down that way. He can switch gears in a heartbeat. So we move on. We go to RJ. RJ is getting the news from his mom that she is going to marry Bill instead of his father, Ridge. Of course, he wants to know what the heck happened. What happened in Australia that prevented them from getting married? Because that was the thing that they were going to do. They were going to elope, and go have their honeymoon and then come back as husband and wife, putting their family back together. But of course, we know what happened. Brooke don't want to get into it because he don't want him to think lesser about his father than he should. But I'm like, Ridge is awful. He is definitely not modeled material that his son should be definitely trying to model himself after in the business world or in his personal life or how he deals with women and how he treats them. Of course, no, he's not a good role model. Let him role model Nick or hell, let's see, Eric. It's a lot going. Rick, it's a lot of people he can mentor himself after, but definitely not his own father. I mean, he's very questionable. Now, isn't he? Then we move on to Ivy. Ivy and Quinn are discussing jewelry when Katie chimes in about a piece that she may have put to go into the collection. I'm like, she reminds me of T-Dot, which is Zende. I always want to get their hands in something they ain't never had their hands in before. Okay. Calling themselves helping out the family. I'm like, we're not in crisis mode. We can handle it. Ivy's back on deck. And I'm still trying to figure out why you still have a job. But of course, she wants to play babysitter to Quinn. So Quinn was telling Katie, yeah, it seems like you worked a lot on it. She didn't really give no pointers or that she liked the pieces or piece that she designed. And she pretty much just went on to another whole subject. Then Katie noticed the time is slipping by her. And she said, oh, okay, I got to go, And she's trying to be inquisitive. Quinn asked her, what plans do you have? And then she goes on to inform her that Brooke is getting married today or tonight to Bill. And of course, that just peeps up all of Quinn's curiosity because that's making Ridge be a single man that she can sneak out to here and there. You know what I'm saying? But no, Katie's on you like white on rice. I wouldn't even try anything. She's super snoop. She's the investigator, the judge, jury, and executioner. You shouldn't try anything. And I will be right there to back her up on prosecuting your behind and telling her uncle, Katie's friend, of the family, of course, and getting you out of LA once and for all. So I think you better slow your roll, Quinetta. Slow it down. Okay, then we have Quinn ask Katie a little bit more information about Bill and why did she choose him and this, that, and third. And Katie's like, you're not concerned really about that, are you, Quinn? Because she's trying to see where Quinn lies, her heart lies. You know what I'm saying? She's like, don't mess up over Eric. Don't. You said y'all through. Now you're trying to play this card where you're trying to be overly curious about Riz not being the candidate, marrying candidate for her sister Brooke. And she's like, no, 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 no. And she tries to exit her way out, telling me she got to go see Brooke before she leaves to discuss some pressing matters about the jury line. Like, nah, you just trying to go find out. You trying to be a little snoopy snoop. That's what you're trying to do. But then, of course, Quinn exits, and then Katie and Ivy talk amongst themselves about how Quinn was acting real strange after she told her that Brooke was getting married tonight to Bill. And then that's when old Ridge walks in the door. Oh, yes, old Rusty Dusty finally chimes his way in and come on in and see what he needs to listen to. I'm like, boy, oh boy, why don't you go back to Spain, Paris, Timbuktu, somewhere, Rusty Dusty? Because you're definitely not needed. And take Quinn Nata or Quinn with you. All right. Then we got small talk going on with the boys and Justin, and he wants them all at his wedding. This is Bill. And they try to pretty much figure out when did this wedding come apart and do Brooke even really know anything about it. So they're all a little perplexed, but Bill got it all under control. It's all in his capable hands, and he's going to make it happen. He's going to make it do what it do. Okay? Then we have RJ. RJ is pleading with Brooke to choose his father and not Bill when Quinn comes in to see Brooke about some business matters. But we know she's not coming over there to talk about no jury line, really. So RJ leaves the women to converse on their own, and he tells his mom, he only wants her to be happy. So whatever she chooses, it's okay with him. But she really wants her to choose his father. But little do he know what his father did in Australia, or he wouldn't be saying that out of his mouth. Okay? Then we have small talk going on between Brooke and Quinn. Brooke tells Quinn she hears Ridge moved in over there. And she said, yes, he's over in the guest house, but I had nothing to do with that. Honestly, it was his father, Eric's idea. I'm like, but you didn't tell Eric that you didn't really want his son over there either, now did you? You didn't try to put up an argument to deflect from him coming over there. No, you were very inviting. I'm sure you were. Okay. Then we have Quinn is asking Brooke, is she sure she wants to marry Bill tonight instead of Ridge? And Brooke is looking at her like she crazy, like, oh, just because I don't marry Ridge gives you the right to go sneak behind, everybody's back and, get a little here and there with Ridge. That's what you're trying to say you're trying to do. Then we go to commercial, guys. We come back. We have RJ discussing with Coco his mom and Bill's getting married today, and Coco asks, is he okay with that? And RJ doesn't. He don't really know what he feels, pretty much, because Coco, just like all of us, the viewers, were thinking they were going to get married over in Australia when that mess happened. It just went south, but see, nobody knows the secret but a select few. But when secrets are done in the dark, they always come out in the light, now don't you? Okay. At least I'm hoping so for this little dried up episode that they're playing between the two, or the three, I should say. I'm tired of this Bermuda Triangle. It needs to be broken up and put in a circle. Okay, but anyway, Rich is still thinking he has a chance with Brooke. This is what he's telling Ivy and Katie. And they were like, both were like, what world are you living in, man? Did you not remember what you did to disturb and upset my sister? Did you not understand what you did over in Australia? And basically, he was like, I don't want to hear about this no more. It was done, and I'm through with it. And they were like, oh, honey, no, we ain't through with it. You might be through with it. You might not want to talk about it anymore. But those were your indiscretions. Those were your troubling issues that made you not be or have a wife on your arm when we came back from Steffi's wedding. You did all this. And Kate was like, I ain't finna let you forget nothing. And every chance I get a chance to talk about it. And it's just us in the room with the people that know, I'm going to drill you about it all the time. So he pretty much just goes out to see if he could find his beloved Brooke so he could stop her once again to marrying Bill. And I thought the writers too. I'm like, come on, we done played this scenario one time. Hell, y'all could have just easily let them got married in Australia. After everybody had left and went home. Hell, they were the two that was left still over there. Besides Ivy, but I guess she was just hanging out with her friends or whatnot. Could have easily got married over there and came back and been living your life. You know what I'm saying? But it just is what it is now, isn't it, people? Okay, then we have Brooke is tearing into Quinn about kissing Ridge and putting her in the predicament that she's in now. Because technically she's supposed to be marrying or married to a Forrester once again. But under the circumstances of what she went through, any logical, good, common sense woman wouldn't have married, a gentleman that fooled around over there when they were supposed to be getting married some odd hours uh, in the future. And I'm like, he could just wait one more, couple of hours or one more day before him and Brooke would have been married before he had to go share a kiss on a beach. Like, are you serious? Are you freaking kidding me, Red? Oh, the dark desire just creeps up and out whenever it feels like it needs to come out, right? And you and Quinn are definitely receivers of that darkness. So basically, Brooke is just pretty much drilling into her, telling her how wrong she was, how wrong Ridge was. And he said, y'all are very compatible. Y'all have similarities that I didn't really even think about. But if I constantly keep thinking about the actions that y'all took back when Steffi was trying to get married to Lim and succeeded, and then I was supposed to marry on that same trip. Didn't didn't get a chance to become a forester again because of you and Rusty Dusty's actions. Y'all pretty much have the same dark side that y'all love to go to at times, and I can understand the attraction. But y'all are both crazy. And I'm like, see, that was enough right there. I wouldn't even had the conversation with her. We wouldn't even be in the same space. And we would be playing stuff like guessing game. How Katie was playing with Quinn when she gets around her and she wants to make Quinn squirm of the evidence that she has against her to put her out of LA for good. Probably give Eric a stroke and a heart attack and kill him all in the same plot or scene she's gonna do it in when she exposes Quinn. But I mean, it is what it is, right? But anyway, we go on to where we have Quinn ask Brooke, "Are you having second thoughts about marrying Bill?" And of course, Brooke asks Quinn, "Who should she?" She Brooke asks Quinn, who should she think she should marry since she's basically been with both her men. I was like, we're trying to throw space. Okay, she trying to make a deck on Quinn. Oh well, but we go to commercial, we come back. Then we come back with Justin, gives Bill a very big compliment about him going after what he wants and accepting no apologies for it. And Lemon White chimes in and say, "Yeah, Dad, you go out there and get what you want. No holds barred." And Bill said, "Yeah, you got to do it. You got to be happy. You got to do what you want to do, and you got to achieve what you want to achieve, and then you got to love who you want to love." I'm like, Bill, but there's some parameters and boundaries, but you just supersede all those and just get what you want, and that's it. And that's not how life happens. Not for the most of us. They have morality and compassion and empathy for other people's and their feelings. You just gun ho cold stone. Money talks and bullshit walks in your book, and that's pretty much it. And it doesn't help that you're drop dead gorgeous such as Bill Spencer. He's a handsome, very, very built, well man, kept man. But anyway, moving on. That was my sidebar. We have Katie and Ivy and Ridge still fussing about what Ridge did. Small talk still going on between Coco and Audrey about his mom and dad and their issues and their love they have for one another. Then we have Brooke is telling Quinn to back off. Brooke tells Quinn, "You've been with both men I'm messing with." Brooke is trying to trip up Quinn by asking her some questions about how she feel about Ridge and this, that, and third. And she wants to know Quinn's true feelings. But, Quinn don't even know her true feelings. She just know she has a lingering to get with Rusty Dusty. That's all it is. That's all it is. It could just strictly be sex. And once she has sex with Ridge, she probably feels or thinks it's not what she wanted or it's not what she thought it was, and then she still got Eric. But it's just that temptation. It's just tempting both Ridge and Quinn. And Logan's Ron know it. Then we have Quinn ask Brooke, "Are you having second thoughts?" She says this once again about marrying Bill when Ridge walks in the door. And then she quietly excuses herself real quickly so they can have a talk amongst themselves. We go to commercial, we come back. We have Bill is making plans for his wedding tonight. And Liam and Justin White are asking about his plans and why are they so much built around royalty. All these different flowers you're having that pretty much are out of season, but Bill gonna make them be in season because that's what his Brooke likes. Everything has to be in pink and white. This, that, and third. And then they're asking about the guest list. And Bill like, "Well, I asked, he get the stuttering and stuff." He said, pretty much everybody's here." I was like, "What?" So I guess he's gonna have Katie. Um, Let me see here. His wife, Brooke, soon to be, himself, Justin, and the boys. Yeah, he's real comfortable with that setup. He don't want nobody extra starting things, prolonging things that might get in his way. He don't want them there. So he pretty much like, nah, I got y'all. Y'all on deck with me. Y'all my ride it out people. That's all I need. I don't need all this other hoopla stuff. Okay, this is the guest list. Y'all are here. Well, that was some crazy. Bill was crazy as hell. But whew, oh, and then all the Justin and the boys just look at each other like, okay, it's a Bill Spencer affair. All right, whatever. Then we have Ivy's question to Quinn about Ridge and is she still in love with him? And of course, Quinn is doing her her thing about being evading the question and this, that, and the third. So we move where Ridge is begging Brooke for a second chance. Ridge wants to marry her tonight. He's telling her he wants to. He always in his let's go back down memory lane and let's do it for the boy. RJ. And I'm like, Bridget, you don't sit your head down somewhere. No, people done gave you too many chances. Brooke done gave you too many chances. I'm ready for the writers to put it in ink. She is gonna be Brooke Logan Spencer or Brooke Spencer. And that's it. Cause I'm tired of them going back and forth. Back and forth like a seesaw. But anyway, he pretty much just say, he makes her think about a time in the past when, again, he had broke her heart and she was waiting for him in the backyard, and they have this like little fountain that's kind of like look like a staircase or a stair step type of what it's called decoration or whatever in the backyard, um, and it runs water in it, and he just threw some petals in the water where it would drain down to where she was sitting out in the main yard, and the water was running when she was sitting there thinking to herself, just clear. And she started seeing these petals, coming cascading down the little flow of the little river that they made into like a step river or some steps going up towards the main house, but it has water flowing through it on the side. And she saw these pink petals coming down. She was like, where are these petals coming from? Then when she looked at them and she started to look towards the top of the staircase of the outside entryway, she saw Ridge up there with her. And that's what she was thinking about. And I was like, man, you too magical. You're too in the past. And, you don't think about the hurt that you caused for her. And that's all Ridge has always caused Brooke was pain, headache. Pain and a headache. So she need to put him to rest, and the writers need to put them to rest. So y'all, that was my recap of The Bold and the Beautiful that aired on yesterday. My mom's birthday, which was Wednesday, May 17, 2017. All right, guys, talk to y'all real soon. Bye bye.